What's up everybody, it's me, FlashySupreme, and welcome to my channel, FlashySupreme Gaming. The video I'll be presenting today deals with the game Tekken 3. Tekken 3 originally released back in 1998. Recently, PlayStation decided to make the game available on PlayStation Classic. As it's now available, I decided to purchase this game and revisit a classic of the 90s. For many people, this is a nostalgia trip, especially the OG players of the franchise. As for me, I was very young when this game was first released. I remember the demo disc that this game was featured on, as it was a part of the PlayStation Underground collection. That messed up the perfect. I was fortunate enough to be aware of this game thanks to that demo disc, and so when the game was available in the United States, I remember me and my parents going to a place called Toys R Us to buy the game. So, because I wasn't old enough to buy the game for myself, I was lucky enough to have parents that would buy the game instead. This was allowed because I'd play the game with them on the demo disc, so they were already aware of the contents of the game, and they didn't have a problem with it. So nobody was uninformed or irresponsible in this decision. Everyone knew what this was about, and that's how I got into the Tekken series. So now that you're all aware of the backstory behind how I got into the franchise, I'll let the gameplay speak for itself, and if I have anything to add to the video, you'll hear me mention a thing or two whenever it happens. Surprised that unblockable landed. Yeah, it might be important to mention that I didn't play Paul much at all back then. In fact, I originally began the journey into the series as a main. Now here's an iconic level, as well as one of Yoshimitsu's most recognizable customs outfit skins. Interesting. You win. Now here's a character that needs no introduction, but back in Tekken 3, this is the first time we saw this character. Round 2, fight. Wrong move. Final round, fight. I could have rewound or skipped forward, but then someone probably noticed that and considered this video dishonest or whatever. So if this was back then, you'd probably need 2 more quarters to try again. Round 2, fight. Yeah, you could reversal a tackle back in this game. Here's Kazama trying to mess up the video again, but we weren't gonna allow that to happen this time. Now, it made sense to key charge in the moment, but we probably should have done forward, forward, forward. Regardless, we got our revenge on Jin Kazama. So now it was time to face our Tekken 3 main, Hwoarang. To my South Korean viewers, I apologize if I'm not saying his name properly. Despite living in the northern and southern part of America, as well as traveling across America, I've somehow never met a Korean that could tell me the proper pronunciation. I've tried using Google Translate to say it correctly, and seemingly can't do so, unfortunately. So, for now, this is the best I can do, until I can figure it out once and for all. I suppose I lost the first round of this match due to American ignorance or whatever. That's Skyhook. But as the world knows, Americans don't give up either when things go wrong. It was around here when I started figuring out the true power of Paul Phoenix with Phoenix Smasher, QCF2. It would be dumb losing my main in Tekken 3. Fortunately, one well-placed sidestep in QCF2 put me back into the game. Movement's actually pretty good. That interaction made me wonder, is this the clean movement that older Tekken players are talking about? Yeah, we're probably getting a little carried away with Phoenix Smasher. Now it was time to face Anna Williams, the lesser of the Williams sisters, before she acquired the bazooka. Just Demolition Man. Yeah, I know now that's not Demolition Man, but Phoenix Smasher. As I've said previously in a video, however, I wasn't a Paul main, and I would have just started elementary school when this game was first released. The way Anna says hey sounds similar to how Asuka says one of her lines in Tekken 8. That was a great according to the announcer. Back then there wasn't a visual cue for that type of victory. Alright, the classic one. Now it's a classic matchup. Two bros fighting to see who's the best. Yeah, we were starting to get a little stupid with it, but this game is all about fun, mostly, so it really ain't no thing. So after defeating our best friend, we progressed to the next level. Now it was time to face Jack. His stage is the same stage as Nina or Anna's stage. As a music producer that's currently on hiatus, I can't help but notice that the OST of Jack's stage seems to be ahead of its time, for a lack of a better phrase.
Round 2, fight! You win.
We're now getting to the end game. It was time to face Heihachi Mishima.
Round 1, fight!
By the sound of it, Heihachi wasn't expecting that. He won't be ready for the next round either. I suppose you could call that the Triple Phoenix Smasher.
You win.
If you knew movement back then, which most people didn't focus on, I guess, back then,
Round
Paul would
one.
be pretty overpowered. That was much easier than I remembered, and not difficult at all compared to using some other characters in Tekken 3. Now, this round could have been done better, but still, we didn't lose around the Ogre, or what would eventually be called True Ogre in future installments of the Tekken series. So now, enjoy Paul's video for winning the King of Iron Fist tournament, and remember to keep it flashy and reign supreme.